Alright guys, welcome to the World Class Happiness channel again. I'm Dominic. This video today is called Finish What You Started. Alright, so there's no excuses for stopping the video early. You've got to watch till the end because that's what the video is called. I have noticed, obviously I've been looking at the analytics on my videos, and I do see quite often, you know, that people turn off at certain stages in the video, and that's pretty normal, to be honest. That's normal not just for my videos but all videos on the internet, on YouTube. I probably do it to a certain extent myself, and we all do it, and that is the thing that is the problem a lot of the time, because we never actually really take on board the lessons properly. And what I find a little bit frustrating about my videos is that a lot of the lessons kind of come out towards the end, and I can see where a lot of people switch off. I can see, you know, the percentage of time that people have spent on the video, and I know that the person who's watched it has missed the main part, has missed the lesson, or missed the thing that I actually kind of wanted people to hear, and what I wanted people to take on board. So that happens, like I say, it's not just my videos, other people's videos, they do the same. You know, same with books. The book that I'm reading at the moment, Limitless, is an absolutely brilliant book, and the guy is, you know, world class kind of mindset coach called Jim Quick, and he said what he wants for his book is for it to be the most read book of 2020, he said, because that was actually an interview. That's an interview I was watching with him, and he said that he wanted his book to be the most read book of 2020. Obviously it's 2021 now, but whether it was or not, I don't know, but his kind of goal was for it to be the most read book. And he said, what I mean is I want it to be the most read book as opposed to the most sold book or bought book, because his concern is that people don't actually complete the book. All right, and I've had the similar sort of experiences with my books. You know, people sort of like say, oh, I've got your book, and then they start reading it and they're really enthusiastic. Oh, it's brilliant, mate, it's really good, I'm really enjoying it. And then I'll see them a few months later, how'd you get on with the book? Oh, well, I'm still like on the third chapter or whatever. Do you know what I mean? And that's nothing against these people. It's not necessarily that you know, that they're kind of anything special. They're kind of quite normal in a way, and it doesn't mean my book's a load of rubbish, you know, because people have done that with other people's books that I found absolutely fantastic. So it's not necessarily that people are, you know, it's more, to be honest, it's more a case of people aren't completing the task. People are kind of, they've got too much information. There's too much information on the internet, there's too much information in books, there's too much, we've just got access to so much now that we just don't ever really take in anything, which is kind of weird. It's almost like a information overload or data overload, and the problem with that is that we never really actually take in anything properly. We don't concentrate on anything properly. Even people talking, and you know, during a conversation we're all kind of distracted with other things, our phones and so on, and that is the problem. That's the reason why we're not learning the lessons, and we're not kind of, you know, we're making mistakes all the time, and that's because we're not actually kind of really focused on things, and we're not focused until the end, we're not focused until the finish. So hopefully you're still here. We're just over 4 minutes now. Hopefully you're still listening to this, and not just this video, but anything that you do in the next week, say, I want you to make sure you finish it. Okay, people do it all the time with diets. You know, oh, I'm going to lose a little bit of weight, and then they're really enthusiastic to start with, and then they, you know, they get so far, and then it's like, oh, well, I can't be bothered with this. And that's the same with training. It's the same with writing a book. People do that, oh, you know, I'm going to write a book, I'm going to do this, do that, get really enthusiastic about it, and then short while down the line, they're just like, oh, you know, I'm not so bothered anymore, and they lose interest. And that's the problem. We're not finishing anything. You know, you've got to just, instead of seeing the whole challenge, try and break it down into steps. Okay, right, I'm just for the next 20 minutes, half an hour, however long, I'm going to put my all into this, and then just do it again the next day, and then the next day, and the next day, and then eventually you get to the finish. And that's no different to climbing Everest. That's no different to running a marathon. That's no different to, you know, doing anything, writing a book, listening to a video even. Right, I'm just going to get to the end of this video, and I'm going to then try and fathom out what that gave me, what value I got from this video, rather than going on 10 videos, sort of hearing bits and bobs and not really taking on board anything. You know, the problem is we've got too much and we don't actually learn anything. So that's the task for the next week. Everything you do, complete the task, focus on things, one thing at a time. Try not to do 10 things at once and sort of half-ass all of them. Do you know what I mean? So I'll leave that with you today. If you like what we're talking about on the channel, please subscribe. Give the channel a thumbs up. Give the video a thumbs up, and I will see you on the next one. Cheers, guys.